The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O, the R, the K. Look yourself in the face. Look yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, are you giving 120% every day? Every play? Give me 120 or don't give me nothing at all. The guy you competing against, you haven't outworked him. You've not outworked the person next to you. You've not out-hustled them. You've not out-grind them. You've not outdone them. You're not locked in. Bring all your passion. Bring heart. Every single game, every single play. Put forth 120% or don't ask nobody to do nothing to you. The W, the O, the R, the K. The W, the O.
What's up? What's going on? Hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, guys. Man, what a great Wednesday we're going to have today. It looks like we're going to have a beautiful day in the market today, I think. You know, it is definitely a Wednesday, man. We got some inflation data that came out in the United States yesterday. Definitely was not good. Definitely inflation is way above where they projected. But the funny thing about it is didn't really kill the markets, right? It did for a second, but then the markets recovered pretty good. Didn't really kill the markets. The markets, you know, rebounded pretty well from that disappointing data. So definitely we are on our way to a new level in this market. I believe that. You know, we are just circulating money around the cryptocurrency market right now, but that market cap is just steadily starting to increase little by little, which is what you want to see. You don't want to see a big, huge dump into the market and a big, huge crash into the market. You want to see the steadily move up to the top without that big influx and then a big, huge dump. We all know what happens when, you know, we get a big influx of money, then you get a big outflow of money as well. So you want to see the stair steps climbing to the top. And that's kind of what we're seeing right now. And I'm happy where everything is in the market, especially for a Wednesday midweek. Everything is lining up to be good, man. And both markets, stock market and crypto market, are looking absolutely phenomenal this morning for what we went through yesterday with the inflation data, and it's absolutely terrible. But we all knew that. You can go to the store, you can go try to buy a house, you can try to buy a car, you can go to the store, you can try to buy groceries, you can do all that stuff. It tells you exactly what you need to know. You don't need to look any further than your pocketbook to understand the situation that we're in, not only in the United States, but in the country, in the world, right? So definitely no surprise there. But you know what? Markets are hanging in there, and that's all that matters, right? At the end of the day, that's what matters. That's what we're here for. We're here to make money, and that's all that matters. And you know, but the key here is, what does the FOMC do with this data at the next FOMC meeting? I don't think you'll get a rate increase, but I definitely don't think that you're going to get a rate cut. And the more and more inflation data that comes in high, the less and less cuts you're going to get for the year. But I think everybody's immune to the inflation data talk anymore. I just think that everybody's over it. Everybody's immune to it. People are spending money. The stock market's booming. Crypto market's booming. Everybody's just kind of like, you talk about it so much that everybody's just immune to it. So let's see what's going on in the chat today. What's going on, my man? Mr. P is in the building. What is up, dude? What is up? Man, Doc is in the building today. What's going on? Got a short chat today, huh? Everybody's off. Everybody's off doing their own thing. That's okay, though, because I feel like crap today, guys. I'm going to let you guys know that now. I feel terrible. My nose is running. My chest is messed up. And my head is on fire. So I'm going to give you guys an hour today, and then I got to go to work and try to suffer through this day. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to suffer through the day. But, you know, let's go ahead. Let's have a look. The Asian markets, they closed well. They did really well. European markets woke up a little bit earlier than us this morning. They look absolutely strong. They look absolutely phenomenal. Pre-markets here in the United States look great. They closed great yesterday. They look great today. So, like I said, the inflation data didn't really kill the market, and you see the S&P, they reacted, all-time high yesterday. So, Coinbase sitting at $256, doing absolutely well. Coinbase they need to fix them outages though. They got problems with them outages, man. They need to fix them. That's about the Bitcoin flow, guys. Bitcoin really, they weren't ready to take on the infrastructure over there that they took on when it came to the Bitcoin ETFs, and they're just having all kinds of problems over there. It just seems to go down every time there's a big, huge run, and we gonna see what they do with that moving forward. But they're gonna have to really pick their infrastructure up. But the market cap, cryptocurrency market cap, guys, sitting right now at $2.77 trillion. This is up about $2 trillion from the last time we streamed, which is that stair step that we talk about. We want to see that steadily increase in that stair step, that steadily step up. And this is what we're getting. We're not getting a big, huge influx from 2.5 to 5 to 4 to 3. We're getting that steady stair climb up, and that's what we're looking for. You look over here at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index sitting at 90, guys. This is absolutely high, right? It was up in the hundreds, but you're looking at 90 for a Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, which just simply means that we are in Bitcoin season, guys. We are still in Bitcoin season. Bitcoin is still dominating the market. It still owns the majority of the market, which is why you don't see your altcoins flying off the shelf right now, but they will. And there's certain ones that are moving, but you got to understand we're still in Bitcoin season, right over here at 90. Wait until we get to altcoin season. This money starts to flow out of Bitcoin into altcoins. That's going to be huge. What's up, Big Watch dude? Good morning, man. Happy Wednesday to you, brother. Happy Wednesday. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well. Big Watch. Our Pyth is doing well, brother. Our Pyth is doing well, man. So BTC to 75K today. BTC could roll to 75K today. I think we're going to be in an uptrend in this market today. Like I said, that the inflation data came in. You've seen the big dump in the market yesterday. Bitcoin dumped a little bit, but the rally came right back. The same in the stock market. You've seen that initial pullback from the data getting released. Everybody digesting the data, and then the market took right off again. So, like I said, I think we're becoming immune to the situation of the inflation data. I think we're just becoming immune. Dude, I'm wondering why is Pyth running like, because people are starting to take notice, Big Watch. People are starting to look for that next project that's going to take off, that next newer project, that next project that's building, that next project that looks like it could be one of the top 25 blue chips. And a lot of people believe that Pyth is, man. And we talked about it on here a couple times, and I told you guys I got in right around 69 cents, somewhere up in there, a little bit later than what I wanted to, but it's running. Everybody's looking for that next big blue chip runner. And right now, the consensus, it looks like the market consensus for that is Caspa and Pyth, for the actual blue chip blockchain type of plays, right? So it looks like in stacks, it looks like them three right there are the next ones that people are really starting to say are going to run, is Stacks, Caspa, and Pyth, right? They're going to take that next that move up from a mid-tier crypto to a top-tier crypto. That's why money's flowing in, and that's why. So when you look at Bitcoin's sitting at $73,183 right now. Definitely. Yesterday, like I said, when that data came out, this Bitcoin dropped down to 68K, right? and had a tremendous rally back up to the 70s. And then last night, it looks like the Asian markets took us up to that 73 level. Hold off till 9 o'clock. Let's see what the American markets do when they start to wake up. See what they start to do. I think they're going to hold this. I think they're going to hold Bitcoin here and actually maybe even give it a little pump to the upside. So I'm very, very optimistic that we're going to see a Bitcoin run today. Ethereum has a big day today, guys. We'll get into a little bit of this. Ethereum is going to have a monster day today. Today's the day that the Demku upgrade is supposed to roll out and be live today at some point. It could even be live now. So Ethereum's going to have a big day today. There's an article that I have. I may bring it up here in a second, where some analysts are saying that it's buy the rumor, sell the news, right? So that we could see a pullback in Ethereum today if the Demku upgrade comes out. It's kind of like that buy the rumor, sell the news. I don't necessarily 100% agree with that. It could happen. It's a possibility that it could happen. I think if the Demku upgrade comes out today and it comes out and it's smooth and people can see a little bit of change in gas fees, they can see a little bit of increase in speed, I think Ethereum will actually run. If it comes out, people don't really see a difference. People, it's a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. Speed's still about the same. You may see a pullback in that today. Do you think Price has a legitimate chance to be on Chainlink's level? I do. I do, Big Watch. I don't think it'll be this cycle though. Understand. I don't think that it'll be in this bull cycle. I think it'll be probably in the next bull cycle. I think that Price will get a nice run up during this bull market, leading up to this bull market and in this bull market. But I don't think that you're going to see that big Chainlink jump until the next bull, right? So that's where I think you'll see that. So, whoa, good morning, my brother. Good morning, my brother. How are you, man? So, yeah, I think that's when you'll see that big watch. You'll see that in the next cycle. You'll see that big run up, that big, massive run up. I think there's money to be made here, though. There's money to be made in Pyth on this bull market, but I think the real money is going to be made next bull run. So, BNB sitting strong at $582, definitely up 42% on the week. BNB, guys, BNB really could touch $1,000 in this bull run. Everybody left it for dead when CZ was going through all that legal trouble. The same with Solana, right? When FTX was going through all that legal trouble, everybody kind of left Solana for dead. And we know that Solana's not dead, but we know that BNB is definitely rallied. I really, really like the new CEO over there at BNB. Really moving that thing forward. So I like what they got going on over there. Solana sitting at $151. Definitely had a big rally up from the 147 it sat at yesterday. XRP sitting at 69 cents, man. I was hoping that it would hold that 70-cent level. It's sitting right there on the edge of being able to hold that 70-cent level. I was kind of hoping that would be the new support for XRP. Let's see what happens today. Like I said, I think the market's going to wake up. I think we're going to have a good day in crypto. Let's see if XRP can get back up to that 70-cent level and hold it. I would love to see that be the new level for them. We've been playing around with this 65 to 68 cents level for a little while now. I would love to see XRP take that next step forward, that next step up, and move on up to the 70-cent level and be able to hold that level. It's important. It's important for XRP to continually move up and start to build new support because let's face it, this market's running and it's running hot. And XRP and actually XLM are not running as hot as the market, but I do like the fact that it's steadily moving up. You know, it's a steady move up. It's not a big, huge move up. It's a steady move up. So, you know, let's see if we can get back up there and hold that. Dogecoin sitting at 17 cents. You know, Doge got a lot going for it right now. You know, like I said, I always say this to you guys. I believe it. Doge, SHIB, Floki, they got a 10x in them for the next bull. They definitely got another 10x in them. So you know, I'm a believer in Doge. You know, so I think I like what they have going on over there. Avalanche had a major move to the upside yesterday. Huge, huge, huge move to the upside yesterday. Sitting at $53.86, up 32% on the week. But more importantly, up 13.3% in the 24 hours. So Avalanche, major move to the upside yesterday. And this is based on volume. More and more tokens are launching over there. Avalanche didn't do anything different than what it's been doing. The only difference is there's more projects launching over there, which we talk about blockchains and volume. And this is all about volume. So we'll see if they can hold on to this $53 level. I think they can. I think the projects over there will hold that up, much like they're holding up Solana right now, based on volume. So, you know, Avalanche is definitely on the move. Definitely could stay on the move. SHIB, you know, it's having a pretty good day, up 0.6% on the 24 hour. But remember, SHIB had that major run to the upside, had that major move. So you got to expect it to trade sideways for a little while before it takes that next move up. So no surprise with SHIB here trading sideways. Polkadot, good move to the upside, broke through that $10 mark. You know, we're buying Polkadot at $6. I believe Polkadot's going to run. All-time highs were up in the 50s. I think it'll get back to all-time highs in this bull run at $50. Polkadot 2.0 is going to be a huge upgrade. They're integrating AI into that as well. Cardano's using it in the forks that Cardano's creating. They're going to use 2.0 as well. So Polkadot's future is absolutely bright here. And this is why I'm looking at them over $50 and breaking their all-time high again. It's just a matter of time. They're up 12.8% on the week. But definitely, I still think that Polkadot's a bargain sitting here at $11.19. I think that their upside is just crazy from where they are right now. Chainlink sitting at $20.88. Definitely holding that $20 level, and that's what you want to see. Chainlink just kind of holding the $20 level, because remember, it had a major move up to the upside as well. We're buying Chainlink at $6, right? And then it had a move where it traded sideways at $10, and then it had a move where it traded sideways at roughly about $15. It traded sideways for a while there. Now it's trading sideways between $20 and $21. So, you know, just keep in mind that these major moves to the upside, you always get some consolidation. Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's sleeping on ADA. No, I'm not sleeping on ADA. I think ADA can get to $3. I think ADA is going to break its $3 all time. I think it was $3. Got up to like $3. I like ADA. It's a slow mover, but I like it. I like it. I like the fact that they have some tokens that are launching over there, and starting to increase their volume over there as well. You know, I think ADA's it's sitting here at 76 cents is a good buy. Definitely a good buy. Sitting at 76 cents. Because, you know, it's all-time high. It's gonna break that. Seiko, wake up, baby, wake up. Let's go over there on the West Coast. You better get up. But yeah. So I mean, we're looking at it. Yo, Tron sitting here at 13 cents, guys. Tron's getting ready to come out with a major upgrade as well. So keep an eye on Tron. It is. I have an eye on Tron. I'm not necessarily a Justin Sun fan. I don't really care for the dude. But what I do know is that when they release this upgrade, Tron Tron could be a major mover here at 13 cents. I've been doing a little bit of research on what they're trying to do, where they're trying to go. But they definitely could be a mover sitting here at 13 cents. I'm not ready to call them a mover yet, but they definitely could be. Definitely. I'm going in for labs. Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. But yeah, so keep an eye on Tron. Something that we're gonna keep an eye on here, sitting at 13 cents. Definitely could, when their upgrade comes out, they could move pretty quickly. So we'll see what type of volume they put through there. Internet computer, again, sitting at $14.62. It's only up 2.7% on the week. I think it's going to run. Remember, this was $100 and something token in the last bull, right? So, let's not sleep on that. Let's not sleep on that. Let's keep an eye on that one. Told you guys I'm not in yet. I will get in, I think, at some point, but I'm not in yet. Yo, Doc, you still got your space. Yeah, Doc, we were talking last night, Big Watch. I know he's on his way in for labs. Yeah, I think he gonna run that space today. So it looks like it's all a go. So he may not be here to answer because he may have ran in for labs, but yeah, we were talking last night. Looks good. Justin's son is kind of shady. Kind of Selmo. Yo, that dude is shady. He's shady. But that upgrade that he's putting on Tron is the reason that I'm watching it at 13 cents. I think it could move way above that 13-cent level if everything goes the way that he's expecting it to go. And there, as much as we dog on Justin Sun and Tron, and I'm just as guilty as everybody else, there is a big community over there that trust him and use him. Stacks up to $3.07. You guys know we got into Stacks right around 280, 285, somewhere up in there. Stacks, like I said, much like Pyth and Stacks, I think that these are plays for this bull run. I think they'll make major gains, but I think we're looking at that next bull run for these guys to really move up to that top tier token. But I think Stacks and Pyth can do that. And I think they'll be a major player in this bull run, but next bull run is where I think you're going to really see them shine. It's, Selmo, I had to give you props last night, man. You brought us Render so early, man, and we missed it. We slept on it, man. We faded the hell out of Render. And here it is sitting at $11.41, smashing through any projection that it had before. Absolutely just smashing it. This is we missed this. We all could have been in this early. And we kind of faded Render, and we're paying the price for it now, because legitimately Render was down to 50, 60 cents at the low. And we slept on it. And my man Selmo brought it here. He's like, "Yo, what about Render? What about Render?" Stellar sitting at 15 cents right now. Had a pretty decent move to the upside yesterday, about 1%. Nothing too crazy. But Crow, you see Crow starting to gain momentum right now. It's sitting at 16 cents. It's starting to gain momentum slowly. You start to see people building up on their wallets in Crow slowly, sitting at 16 cents. So it's starting to hold new levels. I think this 16-cent level is important for Crow. I think it's got to hold on right there. Like I told you guys, man, I feel like crap. I'm sick today, guys. I'm sick as hell. So we're gonna get this hour in, but I may struggle through this hour, guys. Pepe sitting at 10% up, 10.6% up on the day. Pepe looks like it wants to bust through the zero. It's sitting at 9.8 right now. And I think it will, and it very well may do it today. And I think when it busts through the zero, I don't think it's going to give it back. I don't think, once it breaks it, I don't think it's going to go backwards from here. I'm a big Pepe believer. I'll tell you guys the three meme coins that I think that I'm holding on to tight right now um, are Pepe, Bonk, and Dog with Hat. I'm hanging on to them three tight right now. And you guys know I own Doge, uh, and I own good portion of Doge. And I think that that's going to be a big runner in a bull run as well. But Pepe, Bonk, Dog with Hat, I'm all in on them big meme coins because again, this is their first bull market, right? This is their first run at this thing. Pepe to the fucking moon. Yo, I think it's gonna break through the zero today, man. I really do. And for some people that have been buying all throughout the bear market, you're getting close to a 10x right now. You know, another couple months, you could be sitting on 10x right now. So, um, and Pepe's just getting started, I think. So, um, you still have a Coinbase listing to go. That's one of the keys with Pepe. You still have a Coinbase listing to go, and I also want to throw out there. I think you have a Robinhood listing as well. I think Robinhood's going to jump on a Pepe train. Casper sitting at 15 cents even right now. Casper's been trading sideways. I expected Casper as a bigger mover than what it is right now, but it's been trading sideways. Like there's been money coming into it, flowing into it, and a lot of people are holding. We'll get into this conversation when we talk about Jasmine, about people just adding to their wallets, whales adding to their wallets, people just adding to, and that's what's going on with Casper right now. But I do think that Casper's in line for a big, huge run up. I got a confession. Oh, you usher now, Big Watch. To make I had whiff at point 0.06 and dumped it. Yo, that's cool as long as you made money. If you made some money, it's cool with the dump. But I think whiff's just getting started. I think whiff is got a big run in it. And we'll get into some of these that I think have a run in it and why I think they have a run in it. I think whiff definitely has a run in it just because it's just there. Uh, I mean, it's gaining ground. It's there. It's gaining national attention. It got listed on Robinhood EU, the European Union in Robinhood, and I think that was a huge deal for WIF. So I think it's here. These are my confessions. Yo, man, we all got a Big Watch. We all got him, brother. We all got him, man. Uh, damn, Big Watch. Watch that whiff was a definite hold. Yeah. Yo, if you made some money, you made some money. I didn't make any money. You didn't make any money, and that's my go. Yo, but you know what though, Big Watch, the rebound is better, right? The rebound is better, man. I mean, Whiff's got a big run up in it. It does. I don't know what I had, but I had some. But yo, it is what it is, man. We all make these mess ups, right? So like it happens, man. It happens. Listen, we all sold off on some stuff that we bought low, and then all of a sudden it took off. Floki, people sleep on Floki, man, but I don't own a lot of Floki. I have a little bit left over. I really wish I had more. It's up 79% on the week. I wish I had more. Again, these OG meme coins are gonna run. They all have a 10x in them. And there it is, dog with a hat right there, $2.23. Up 8% on the week, 16.6% on the day. It just continues to trade sideways right around here between $2.25, $2.15. It just continues to trade sideways. and I think that next move up is going to be pretty big. Um, because people are holding this. You know what I mean? This isn't a meme coin where people are just getting in and out of. People are actually holding this. So that's what makes me a little bit bullish on WIF, and I do hold WIF. I bought in a little high, but I do hold it. I mean, I'm in profit now, but I do hold it. Bonk, I think is huge. Bonk is the meme coin. This one has utility. I mean, they have a bot. They have a lot of stuff going on over here at Bonk. And I really truly believe, and I can't confirm this, but I believe that Bonk was actually developed by the Solana dev team. It's just in way too many places when it comes to Solana. It's on their phones, it's everywhere. I think that this one was developed, if not by the Solana dev teams, by somebody that was close to the Solana dev teams. And that's why I think they're gonna make this bad boy run, no matter what. And it's got a whole hell of a lot of utility. It's got its own bot. It's got all that stuff. So there's somebody over there that's developing Bonk that knows something about something. I mean, they're on all the tier one exchanges. Again, they just got listed on Robinhood EU as well. So when you look at it, there's somebody behind Bonk who is somebody. You know what I mean? And they got some money. Just like Pepe. When you see Pepe come out and it gets listed on all the tier one exchanges right off the bat, there's somebody behind Pepe that's somebody. There's somebody that knows somebody, and there's somebody that has the money to develop, to make sure Pepe still runs, right? There's somebody who has the money to throw at it. But some of my lesson learned. My lesson learned is I now pay more diligence. Yeah, and that's what it's all about, Big Watch. It's all about lessons learned, right? Like, listen, man, we all got them, man. We all have these tokens that we bought into early, we sold out early, and the next thing you know, we look at the chart and them things are freaking running, and you've either lost a 10x or 100x, and you're kicking yourself in the butt. But you learn a lesson out of that too. Pepe running with BTC. Yeah, Pepe is running exact. If you line up Pepe's chart and BTC chart, they're almost identical. They're almost identical. So let's go here. Let's look at the bubbles. I like the pictures. Look at that. Look at that beautiful. Look at the beautiful bubbles on the day, right? I mean, you look at it, they're all green. I mean, Quant's up 15%. Quant's just kind of, again, another one that I'm waiting for that run. You look at WIF, it's up, 14.3% on the day, much like we just talked about. Everything's kind of running, right? Everything's just kind of hanging and it's running over on the overnight, right? Let's drill down into the hour and see what we have going on. And the hour doesn't look bad either, right? The hour looks like the American markets are starting to wake up a little bit, and they're not dumping the market. It looks like that they're trying to hold the market steady from where they were at, and that's a good thing. This early in the morning, that's good. If you can get a steady market right now, that sets up good for a little bit later, right? So definitely like to see that, and like to see where we're at, and that's why I think that this market's going to take off today. I think we're going to have a great day in the markets today. And when we look at Bitcoin sitting at 70 bits, holding a 73,200 level, looks like it's about to go 73.3, but it's definitely holding that 73,000 level. And like I said, Ethereum's got a huge day today. That Demku upgrade is going to come out today, and I'm telling you, if this thing goes off, if this thing goes off, and people start to see reductions in gas fees and increase in speed, you're going to see Ethereum take off today. People are going to, FOMO right into that upgrade. But again, if people don't see any change in what they have going on by the end of the day, you may see a little sell off in Ethereum too. So we'll see. We gotta see how this thing plays itself out as the day moves on. But definitely a big day for Ethereum with this upgrade. A lot of hype, a lot of speculation, a lot of hope around the Ethereum upgrade, because when the gas fees get cheaper on Ethereum, they also get cheaper on them layer twos. So when you look at a Polygon Matic, things like that, you're already paying pennies on a dollar over there. Now you're even going to get cheaper over there. So there's a lot going on with that, right? So we got to see where this thing goes today throughout the day. But keep your eye on Ethereum, because if you see an Ethereum dump, then you know that people aren't happy with the upgrade, right? And then you can just go read the articles and stuff, and you can see why people aren't happy. But people aren't going to be happy with the upgrade, right? So we'll see where this thing plays out. I think that it's going to do okay. I think it's going to do well. I'm hoping that it saves everybody money, because I'm sick and tired of paying these Ethereum gas fees. I was just talking to somebody the other day, yesterday, at 5 a.m. in the morning. I woke up and I was going to transfer some tokens from wallet to wallet. They wanted to charge me $50. That's crazy. That's craziness to transfer tokens at $50, man. It's crazy. That just shouldn't happen. The gas fees just should not be that high. So when we come over here, we're going to look at some charts. And like I said, you guys, I'm going to take you guys through the morning, man. But your boy over here is struggle buggy today, man. Pepe Fork, guys, pork sitting at 6 zeros, 5.3, 6.8. Listen, they had a good day on if you pull back on the 24-hour yesterday. But here's the one thing I'm starting to notice about pork. And I'm not flooding the project. I own the project. But the one thing I started to notice about pork is, again, the community doesn't want to let it run. As soon as this thing starts to pump a little bit, is as soon as they start to sell off, right? And that gets a little scary, because how can you pump when everybody's dumping, right? Like it's starting to become routine. So it's something we gotta sit back and evaluate as we figure out whether or not that's a hold for us going into the bull market or not, right? Because if everybody's just dumping on every pump, then you're in a situation like you were in with dog, right? It's never gonna pump. Punk A, guys, this is a token that we've talked about for a while. I hold it. It's on the Solana side, sitting at 14 cents right now. Had a nice run yesterday. This is one of them other ones that are out there on the Solana network that I think is going to survive. And that I think is going to have a nice run to the upside during the bull market, right? This one has been around for a little bit. It's coming around this 13-cent mark way back. I'm pulling this chart way back around up in here. It dipped down, it consolidated for a while, and now it's starting to gain legs again, right? And I think when you start to see this, and you start to see the ones that have been around for a while and they're starting to make that comeback, then you kind of know that they're going to be around for a while. Jupiter going to $1. I think so too. We're going to bring Jupe up here in a minute. But Punk A, guys, watch it. If this thing dips down in that 10-cent range, maybe worth something look. Maybe worth a look in that 10-cent range if it happens to dip down there a little bit. I got it. I held it, and it's been and I'm holding it, and it's been holding very, very strong, especially on Solana. Papo, this is a speculative play for me. I have no idea where the hell this thing's going. But we got in early. So we'll see where it goes. It's not looking great right now, but definitely I'm still holding on to it. I want to see where it goes. I think they have some legs over there, and they have some marketing, which is key. You look at Pepe, guys. We're sitting at this. It's coming down a little bit right now. We're on the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour, it's definitely minting a red candle. Sitting at 8.7. It was just at 9. Cock and cool. We were laughing yesterday because I used to hold cock, right? That sounds weird even saying it, right? Don't clip that on me. But but you know, Kakino's interesting over there on the AVAX blockchain. But it's funny because we're laughing about it last night on Space. There's a token Wadi found as he was scrolling through the AVAX network called Black Cock. so I'm probably gonna have to invest in that. But we got this 8735 sitting right here on Pepe. Starting to come down. It's actually starting to come down a little bit, which is interesting. Interesting over this little bit of time we've been on stream. But Jupiter, here we are with Jupiter, right? Jupiter's making that run. Jupiter's making that run up to 86 cents, 85 cents right now. I'm with Selmo. I think Jupiter's going to be sitting at $1 here pretty soon. Jupiter has absolutely done phenomenal by itself out here in this market with the launch, with the airdrops, with everything that they have going on, with the development that they have over there. Let's be honest, Radium sucks, right? Radium is terrible when it comes to trading tokens on the Solana blockchain. Jupiter comes in, fills a little bit of that gap, and I think this thing's going to be sitting at $1, no doubt. You're good, DG. You're good, DG. as long as you only hold your own. Yeah. Hey, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm only holding my own, man. Like it is what I ain't holding anybody else's big watch. That's for damn sure. But I think Jupiter in $1 is a psychological level for people, right? You get to $1, it's a psychological level. And I think when you get there, you'll see Jupiter even take off even more because you would have broken through that level that everybody's trying to get to, and then it's just upwards from there. But also Jupiter's still got to develop. They still have to develop a little bit, but they put themselves in a nice position to make a huge run. To make a huge run at this thing. Going down through the list, Stewie, you guys are gonna hear a lot more about Stewie from me. Big things coming over there from Stewie. You see the big green candle sitting there. Big things coming over there. We're ready. We're gonna be unveiling them pretty soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. That's another meme coin that's been around the whole bear market, right? And doing nothing but developing stuff the whole bear market. Price action doesn't show exactly where they are, but it will. Things are about to start to roll, and they just been developing the whole time. My girl Pelosi, you love using some Pelosi, boy. Bullish on my my cock. Seiko and Pelosi, baby. Unodex doing pretty well. Sitting at 3 cents. Not doing well. It's doing pretty well. Trading sideways. Doing what it does, man. It had itself a hole that it dug itself out of. Came out to the low twos. Way back up there. At that 3 level. So definitely digging itself out of a hole. Jasmine sitting at 2081, guys. The interesting thing about Jasmine is I was doing some Jasmine research, looking at wallets, looking at the flow of tokens, looking at all that. And the one thing you notice is the bigger wallets in Jasmine continue to buy Jasmine, right? The whales continue to buy Jasmine. And even some of the smaller wallets, most of the smaller wallets continue to accumulate Jasmine. That's building a nice floor for Jasmine. And that just shows you that the people that are in Jasmine, they see what's coming, they believe in what's coming, and they just continually build their bags, right? So that's pretty bullish for Jasmine and where it's headed. That the sell-off, that the bags are actually getting bigger, especially from a whale's perspective as well. The bags are actually getting bigger. People are holding. Um, People are holding. Brian Stone's Brian Stone's Carolina, Carolina now. Now I'm stuck with Pelosi. Oh my God, Brian got you, man. He stole your girl, man. So you go out Pelosi's, Pelosi's. Yo, someone, you know I can't say that because they'll take my try to take my YouTube down. But you know, Jasmine's future is looking really really bright here. And you know, when we look at like Jasmine sitting at 2 zeros, you got to remember, guys, we're getting in at 2033, 2035. This thing gets to 3 cents, 3.5. You're at a 10x. So you know, there's a lot of money on the table right here. No comment. Yeah, I bet, man. So there's a lot of money sitting on the table right here, right? You know what I mean? So, but Jasmine definitely has the upside future is that people are holding, you know, Jasmine from the for the most part. When you go back and you look at the wallets, the people are definitely holding on. Uh, just wanted to pop in and say good morning, Junior. I know you're probably on your way to work, brother, but good morning, man. Happy Wednesday to you. Uh, keep me full. Good morning, Junior. You popped in at the right time. We're just talking Jasmine, man. But you know, why were we so big on Jasmine? You know, Jasmine has a lot going on, and Jasmine, you know, eventually their utility is all about data, your data, and you controlling your own data, right? And data's the new gold. Data's the new gold, man. Everybody's selling your data right now. Google's selling your data. You know, Microsoft is selling your data. Everybody's selling your data. Um, you know, and for you to be able to control your own data, like data is the new gold, right? People are making money off of you. Why can't you make money off of you? This Junior, stay focused, and keep your keep your head to the grind. Yeah, you got to, man. In this market, we got to stay focused, man. And that's the one thing that I try to bring, man. Is like we gotta stay focused. We got to keep 10 toes down, man. Got to keep our feet on the ground, stay 10 toes down because don't get shaken out. Don't get shaken out of what you got of what we got going on. Don't get shaken out of the bags that you built for 2.5 years. You know what I mean? They're gonna run. They're gonna run. You just have to wait. You gotta sit back. You gotta wait. You gotta chill. Bonk. You know, we look at Bonk sitting right here. Maybe if it comes up, there we go. Trading sideways today. Again, like Pepe, having a little bit of a sell off right now. But I don't expect that to continue throughout the day. As the market pumps, I do believe that Bonk and Pepe will pump with the market. Big watch. What's up? What's up? Stronghold. Still holding on to that 207 level, man. Holding strong there, man. We are holding strong, brother. Right here at this 207. We got to a penny and retraced a little bit. We're setting up. You see the setup right here? Big watch. You see the setup? Setting up for a run. You can see it setting up for a run. Take care, Junior. Yeah. We're setting up. She inserted. It's just that she insisted that that needle it's slow. Oh man, Doc, you got that pain, baby. Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it, bro. You see it? It's right there, man. We're setting up. We're getting ready for another takeoff over here. We're going back to a penny. Definitely getting ready for another takeoff. Uh, I believe in this project right here on the Stellar Network. I believe that they're going to make a strong move to the upside. Um, I can see this thing. I can see this thing at 10 cents, easy before the bull run even kicks off. You know, full strength. Uh, and let me just let's go over Neuroni, right? sitting at $1, right? Sitting at $1.04. You know, you get into to win. I was in wins. Selmo, I was in win, man. Win had a huge run up, man. And I took my profits, but I had a win, man. I was in it, man. At offshore account space. Yeah, we were just talking about it. Big Watch was asking if your space was going on today. I said, yeah. Um, so yeah, we ready. We ready. Uh but yo, let's talk about Neuroni, right? So Neuroni has been an absolute massive tear you see from this chart. But let me tell you about conviction and community projects, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. We were talking about Neuroni at 16 cents. We were buying, right? I never quit buying. It's, I can tell you guys, I never quit buying every time it got to 16 cents. But here's one of the downfalls when you know what's coming and you understand what's coming, right? And you continue to buy, but yet you're in a community-based project. You get idiots. I'm gonna call them fucking idiots because you get idiots that dump $90,000 on the chart in one shot. And people think that this is cute, right? Understand. I want you guys to understand. We were buying Neuroni at 16 cents. So it going from 130, $1.30 to $1, it affects my bag, but it really doesn't affect my bag. So when I'm saying this, I'm saying this to you in a way to let you know that this is the stuff that happens in these community projects, right? So you get idiot that drops $99,000. I will see if I can find this transaction on a chart at one time, right? And I call him an idiot, and I'll tell you why I call him an idiot in a minute. Because this idiot, man, I wish I could find this transaction because I would show you how stupid he is. I would show you how stupid he is from a seller standpoint, from a pure investor standpoint, about why you never want to do this. You never want to do this if you're an investor. Anyways, I can't find this transaction where he dropped 99,000 on chart. But anyways, he left about $25,000 on the table. I want you to think about that for a minute. Because you swiped right all at once, you left 25,000 of your own money on the table. And this is why slippage is so important in selling off, and price impact is so important. So the lesson of the day is, one, if you're in a community-based project, always make sure that you're in profit, and always make sure that if somebody dumps the chart, you're still in profit, right? Because then it doesn't matter, right? But here's the kicker to this. If he would have took $10,000 and sold it 2 times a day, he could have sold the same amount of money. He could have sold all of his tokens in 15 days, right? And ended up with almost 100% of his money. Him or her, I don't know who it is, him or her, could have ended up with almost 100% of their money. So because they dumped it in one shot, he lost about $25,000 in transaction fees. So instead of waiting, and I look back at this wallet, right? So this wallet was holding Neuroni for over 12 months, right? Over 12 months. So you, as an investor, you can't wait 15 days to cash out almost 100% of your money. You dump it on the chart at once and leave 25 grand on the table. You leave $25,000 on the table, and that's a low estimate. $25,000 on the table. That's an idiot. That's somebody who doesn't know how to cash out of a project. That's a dummy, right? Because the only thing you would have had to do is sell off $10,000 twice a day, and you would have ended up with most of your money. Don't make this mistake in any project you're in. If you're going to exit a project, let's say you're going to exit a project and you're up 100x. So I'm using this idiot as a lesson, right? If you're up 100x and you're going to exit a project, and that project is still stable, it's still moving, it's still, you don't see charts dumping, you don't see all this stuff, right? The project is stable. If you just sell off twice a day, you'll end up with most of your money. If you pull an idiot move like that, you're going to end up eating the slippage, the price impact, and all that. You're going to end up eating the majority of your money. Is going to end up going to no man's land. Really, you paid Uniswap, you paid Uniswap, and you paid Ethereum 25 grand to make that one transaction, right? One transaction. Instead, you could have paid minimal fees and ended up not only with not, let's call it 99.9, let's call it 100,000, right? You could have ended up with $125,000 rather than $100,000. I don't know. You tell me what's more, 125,000 or 100,000. So let this be a lesson. If you're in a project and you're up that big, don't be dumb. And this is about having your exit plan together, right? This is about having your exit plan together and knowing what you're going to do, right? I wish I could find this transaction because I'm not going to sit here and scroll all the way down through here, but when he sold, it was $1.39. The next transaction that came in after that, which shows you basically what he got out of that transaction, because it's always the following transaction that'll show you where the price really is, was like down to like $1.08 or something like that. So he literally sold on top of himself from $1.39 all the way down to $1.08. He sold on top of himself. So that's why when I see things like this, right? When I see things happen like this, I feel like I got to point them out because I don't want us to make the same mistake. Don't don't be that dumb and leave your money sitting on the table. You know what I mean? Make sure you get all of your money. All of your money. If you're gonna sell out a project, make sure you get all of your money or as much as you possibly can get out of a project, right? Let's take Jasmine for example, right? Let's say Jasmine gets to, because this is one that we talk about a lot, right? Um, let's say you have Jasmine sitting on a DeFi wallet, right? And let's just call it a DeFi wallet for now, right? Let's say Jasmine gets to $3, right? And you're sitting on 1,000x right now, right? And you're sitting on, let's say you're sitting on $3 million, right? Let's just call it $3 million, right? And you swipe right at $3 million. How much of that $3 million do you think you're actually going to get out of this project? You'll be lucky if you get two by the time you pay slippage and price impact, right? But if you took the same $3 million in Jasmine and you sent some to Coinbase, you sent some to Binance, you sent some to these exchanges, and you dumped on the chart twice a day, let the chart recover, dumped at night, let the chart recover, dumped in the morning, let the chart recover, dumped it, and then dumped again at night, you would probably end up with about $2.9 million of that money. Think about the price difference right there, right? And I'm going to leave you guys with this today, right? So it's just something to think about as you start to think about the money that you're going to make during the bull market, right? As you start to think about how this bull market's going to unfold for you, right? Think about how you're going to cash out. Think about that. Are you going to be this idiot and leave $20,000 on the table? Or are you going to be smart, have an exit plan, know what you're going to do, and try to recoup as much money as you possibly can out of the project that you're going to exit? Think about that for a minute. And do you know how you're going to exit, right? Do you know what exchanges every token you're holding? Do you know what exchanges they're on? Do you know what exchanges you can send your tokens to sell? Do you know how much you're going to sell on a chart? Do you know how much you're going to sell on exchanges? Do you know where you're going to move it? Do you know how you're going to move it? If you don't, do some research and figure that out. That's good info, DG. That's good info, DG. Since I've never been through a bull run. Yeah, and you know, Big Watch, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people who've never been through a bull run, and they don't think about these things, right? They don't think about how they're going to move money and how much money they're willing to lose based on how they're going to sell out of a project, right? So my suggestion is, if you're in a project and you're in it long term and you think that you could be getting a 10x, 100x, 1000x, the only thing you have to do is know what exchanges they're on, know whether or not you can utilize them exchanges, because you can't utilize all exchanges depending on where you live. Have a list of the exchanges that the token's on, know where you're going to move your money, you know, and how much, and at what, you know, when you're going to move it. Know what exchanges you're going to sell it on, and know how much you're going to sell on a chart, right? And have that exit plan in your head long before you have to execute that plan. Know what you're going to do. Because if you're in a situation and you have so much money in your wallet, you've never seen it before, you need it now, you're going to make a rash decision like that, and you're going to end up with a whole hell of a lot less money than what you thought that you should have received, right? So you got to know price impact. When you sell on the DeFi side, price impact is a big deal. You have to know that. And you also have to understand slippage. And you have to understand that if you're making a transaction on a chart that big, you're selling on top of yourself, right? So let's say you're going to Uniswap. So Uniswap's going to make a transaction for you. It's going to break it off into sections of how much of a transaction it's going to execute for you. Like, let's say it executes 25% of your transaction first. Then it's going to execute that second 25%. Well, that first 25% that you just sold on a chart is going to dump the chart. So that second transaction is going to be even less. The third one's going to be even less. The fourth one's going to be even less. And every time it goes down is money that you're losing. You're losing that money. So you got to understand that. So have a plan. Have a plan about how you're going to exit these projects, guys. And, you know, don't be this idiot and leave 25 grand on the table. I don't even know who he is, right? He could be somebody that's in this stream, or he or she could be somebody that's in this stream every day, all day. I don't know. But an idiot's an idiot that's an idiot, right? Whether you're in the stream, whether you watch, whether you don't watch, an idiot's an idiot, right? And when you do bonehead stuff like that because you don't know, then it takes somebody to call a bonehead move out so that other people don't make bonehead moves like that. So, you know, have a plan, know what you're going to do, and know where you're going to move your stuff. Like, I can tell you right now, when it's time for me to sell out Jasmine, I'm going to send Jasmine to Coinbase. I'm going to send Jasmine to LBank. I'm going to send Jasmine to I'm going to send Jasmine over to Uphold. I got 3 or 4 places that I'm going to send my Jasmine to when it's time for me to cash out, right? So that I have the least impact and the most return on my investment. And then I know what I'm going to sell on the chart. The same with Crow. I know I'm going to send Crow. I know exactly where I'm going to send my Crow to. I know exactly where I'm going to send my tokens to in order to sell them. And I know exactly how much I'm going to sell on the chart. Have that plan in your head. Know know that before it's time that you actually have to execute that. Because by the time it's time, if you're in a situation where you have to execute that and you're looking at more money than you've ever seen in your life, or life-changing money, you're going to be real nervous when it's time for you to execute that, and you're going to make a mistake. Know what you're going to do before it happens. So with that, guys, I'm going to get out of here for today. Like I told you guys, man, I am feeling absolutely terrible. My head's pounding, my chest pounding, my nose is running. But had to get at you guys today for an hour because, this is what we do in the DGs with the DGs, no matter how we feel. So I'm going to let you guys go for today. Make sure you guys tune into Doc. I'm going to talk some offshore accounts, what them look like. Again, cashing out responsibly, moving your money responsibly, and taking care of your money, right? At the end of the day, this is your money. This is life-changing money. And make sure that, you're taking care of yourself. Thanks for showing up. No problem, Big Watch. We always show up, brother. We always try to show up as much as we possibly can, man. I appreciate you guys all for being here today. Tuning into Doc today. Good show today. Something a little bit different, and something that's very important about how we move money and how we should be thinking about moving money and how we should be thinking about protecting our money and our assets, not only for us, but for generations to come. So with that, guys, you guys have a great day. Have a great Wednesday. Market looks absolutely phenomenal today. It looks like we're going to stay looking good today. The market's going to stay looking as good as me, brother. It's going to stay looking as good as me. And that's hard to do. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to do because I'm a good looking man. So that's hard to do. But we got it at 73,000. We're still hanging on to 73,000. So, let's tune in today. And you guys have a great day. And appreciate you. Be back at you guys on Friday, man. Have a good one. Stay safe out there. And take your profits responsibly. But take your profits. Stay safe out there, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.